deserved that.
Yeah, fully deserved it. I thought Spurs were good as well. I think it's whoever was to take their chances at the right timings. Leicester did that. Son had one earlier on where Casper makes a great save, but I think overall game, Leicester just deserved to win.
Micah mentioned Son, and actually Leicester did a very good job, didn't they, of shutting down that Tottenham left-hand side.
Yeah, I mean, Tottenham's left, Leicester's right was absolutely outstanding. And, you know, you're normally talking about Maddison and Tielemans and Vardy, but it was about sort of two unsung heroes. It was about Justin and Albrighton today. The amount of work that they got through, that sort of togetherness, knowing your teammate. Look at Albrighton. He can sense a bit of danger. He has no right to get back 50 yards and quash that chance. That's more or less a certain goal. And he did this time after time. Look at this again. Seeing danger before it happens. Now he's got to keep up with Son. That's going to be hard enough. But he makes Son try something difficult because his presence is there. I just think today, that partnership was unbelievable.
It was brilliant, and Castagna coming back from injury and Albrighton really wide. Justin was playing on a 4 at times, but then going back into a 3, it was really fluid the way Leicester was playing. But yeah, there was on it from the first minute. I was really impressed with Justin though and Albrighton down this side. The relationship between them, it's like they've been playing together for 5 or 10 years. You know, one would go to the ball. Look at him having a little look to see where his teammate is. One would go to the ball, one would drop off. And it happened throughout the game. There really was a top performance defensively. You see this position here. He sees Kane, he sees Moura. He knows he's got to go to the ball, but he knows he goes to the ball because he knows Albrighton's going to cover behind him. And look what happens. He gets the header. And it happened all game. I can't speak highly enough of this. And just when you think, you know, protect the lead, no, Justin doesn't want to settle for that. He's going, he's running in a more offensive. We know how offensive he can be. And his run created space to get the second goal for Leicester.
Yeah, I've got to pick out Sissoko. Look at Sissoko here. He should get into a more defensive position. He thinks there's no danger, but you don't think like that. You think, right, just in case, where should I go? He doesn't, leaves it too late. Vardy gets incredibly lucky with an own goal off Dyer. But it's terrible defending. Look at this. Look at this, to Albrighton here. Now, he's absolutely shattered, and he's thinking, right, get rid of it. No, he doesn't. He keeps it. And what he does, he keeps it safe side. What I mean by that, he plays it the side of his teammate. So his teammate can get control of the ball or his teammate's going to get fouled. To do that at the latter end of the game, to think about playing the ball safe side, that's the kind of player you need.
Game intelligence.
Oh, it's brilliant. And he does it all the time, Albrighton.
I mean, you mentioned in the office, it was very similar to the relationship that you would have with James Milner.
Yeah, there was times when I was playing for Man City and sometimes I would get the plaudits and he'd do all the donkey work. So I'd be running forward and I couldn't run at the same intensity back.
Yeah.
And Milner would just say, don't worry, like, I've got you covered here. And he was such
in that understanding way? Whilst you were 30 yards upfield?
It depends how good the quality of the cross was. If the cross was not good, I'd get a rollicking, but It reminded me of the time when I was at City when he was it was selfless and there was always there for each other.
Did you work on it or did that understanding just come naturally? Like when you see them, do you see them working on it or do you think sometimes you just get that chemistry and it clicks?
I think they would have worked on it a little bit more because of Son. We know the positions that Son likes to get in that left-hand channel. So I think they've worked on it more. And Albrighton he's an underrated player.